What's going on? My name is Brew. In studio today, a super special guest, the one and only Ava Max. What's going on? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fantastic. It's so good to see you. We've done only Zoom stuff ever. So it's so nice to meet you in person.
Me too.
I want to tell you that so many people, like whenever my coworkers hear like you're coming in, or people in different markets hear like Ava's coming in, everyone gets so excited. Like you are such a fan favorite, and like with us too, that it's amazing. So good to have you here. I want to get the stats right, so I printed these off. You have surpassed 100 million streams on Spotify this year. One of the most streamed artists of 2022.
Crazy.
It's wild. The Motto, which is the last time I talked to you with, of course, legend Tiesto, 410 million global streams, 53 million video views. And then TikTok, which has a special place in my heart, has 225 million views and 44 million videos created. Do those numbers make sense yet? Or is it still like, what?
I just find it crazy, you know? It's just, there's so many people in the world and so many different places I haven't even been, like Brazil and South America, all those areas. Like, it's just like the fact that I have fans in places I've never been to is so cool.
Yeah. Does it make you want to go there and branch out, like visit?
Definitely. I've been wanting to tour in South America for a long time. Everywhere, really.
Yeah. Oh, it's so cool. I mean, those numbers, it's just tough. It's like crazy to comprehend it because, you know, you had such a long climb, which is fun to see. And like to finally get these results, it's got to be so fulfilling and like, you know, still hard to believe. But congratulations. It's so wild.
You.
Also, congrats, or I don't know if it's a congrats, but happy belated. Like, you had a birthday in what, February?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
It's a big one. Do you do big things for your birthday? Did you go out and do anything fun?
I don't like doing big things for my birthday. I'm kind of like, you know how people are like, I want to have a huge party and stuff like that. Like, that's not really me. I just want to go out and eat some good food, have some good cake, and like relax.
Okay. So you're not the one where it's like, it's my birthday month.
Actually, no. I like to go out of town for my birthday for sure. Like when I was on tour, I was in Paris for 2 years in a row, like the same, like on my birthday. And I thought that was really cool. It was coincidental. But it didn't happen during the pandemic, obviously. Yeah. But I went to like San Diego, you know what I mean? Like last year and then this year, I don't even remember now. I like to travel a bit, like a weekend getaway kind of thing.
Yeah.
Simple, chill.
You remember when you went this birthday? Must have been crazy.
Honestly, maybe. I think it's because of that.
Oh my gosh. Well, the song is coming out soon. Congrats on another new release. It is called Maybe You're the Problem. Yay. I'm going to try to guess because I haven't heard it yet. I'm so excited to and play it on the radio in a little bit. Maybe you're the problem. Is it like you're in a relationship, you look in the mirror, you're kind of like, all right, you know what? I've been trying to fix things on my end, but maybe you're the problem, you know?
I mean, this was written in last October, and I was going through a really personal situation, and I've never thought I'd write about someone. Ooh. And it's about someone, and they know who they are, but again, this album is very, very vulnerable, and it's like completely different than my last album. And the reason why I chose this to be the first single on the second album, because it kind of sets the tone of everything else.
What is the tone then? What's the official like?
This isn't the title of the album, but it's pretty much heartbreak on a dance floor. You're going to be crying and dancing at the same time. I still wanted to make dance records. And so like one song is 90s house, one's with pop, one song is like a little disco with pop. You know, it has different genres in the pop genre. I wanted each song to be a little different. So if you don't like one song, you're going to like the other song because they're all kinds of genres mixed into. It's not like every song sounds the same. It's not like that. But it is pop and it is dance.
So it's got that energy of like that meme, why am I crying in the club right now? You know, that one where it's like Ava Max comes on, oh man, here we go.
It's emotional for sure.
Well, you got some heavy hitters on the song that's going to be out first. Maybe You're the Problem. Like huge songwriters on this. What was the process of writing it this time?
Well, I love them. They're my friends, first of all. And then Jonas G-Berg and Circuit did the track. They produced the track. I love them so much. And Circuit executive produces all of my stuff. He's amazing. But yeah, I remember that morning I was so annoyed with a particular person.
Yep.
And I heard the beat. The first time I heard the beat was in my headphones when I was about to just like whatever, like kind of just write on the microphone. That's how I like to write with my melodies, just go on and do melodies. And all these words came out with my melodies in the chorus. And it freaked me out. And I was just like, okay, that's crazy. Okay, I got it out of my system. And then when I got back in the room, out of the vocal booth, all the guys were like, we have to hear that back. And we heard it back. And everyone's like, holy cow, that's it. I'm like, what are you talking about? I was screaming at the microphone, basically.
Whoa.
I was screaming, maybe you're the problem. And then we finished it. And now it's the first single. It's crazy.
That's so exciting. I wish we had like a whole audience here to be like, woo! Every time you give these answers. It's so fun. Do you have to let somebody know, that person that you're talking about? Do you give them any kind of heads up? Like, yo, there's some heat coming.
They know. They know.
Oh, man. How do you deliver that message? Like an edible arrangement? Like, hey.
Well, they heard it and they kind of understood.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like they hear it after. So in that songwriting session, you're working with such like respectable people and they're so like, you know, good at their jobs. Do you learn something from every writing session? Whether it's like technical, maybe you pick up some skills or you learn something about yourself?
Yeah, but we all go in there like one day, like maybe someone will go for a walk, someone will go in the living room, someone will write in the studio, and then we all come back together. It's like every session is different, or we instantly write this song. Like, you know what I mean? This happens so quickly.
Yeah.
And because someone could come in with raw emotion, like literally I was so mad that day that I had to get this off my chest. So it happens very differently. Or then sometimes I'm just like, I have an idea. I want to write about this title. So basically, yeah, I sometimes come up with titles. They come up with titles sometimes, or because it's all so personal. Every lyric is personal. It's about my life last year, and it was a freaking roller coaster.
Absolutely. I think we all had, but yeah, you are so good about portraying that in the lyrics that I can't wait to see it.
Thank you.
Your life is so interesting. Like, I'm so intrigued about the come up because you've been in it for a while. You have such a fun story with your, like, not maybe fun when it was happening, but I think to see the progress is so fun. Yeah. You came over at a young age. You worked so hard, and a lot of people see the success and you blowing up now, but they don't see all the work that you put in before.
Yeah.
What was it kind of like the crash course of how you got to here, basically? I love to hear these stories.
Well, it's never an overnight thing. Everyone's always like, oh, you just came out with Super Psycho. But no, it was not like that. I got signed a few years before that, and it was kind of like a boot camp almost. Like I just wrote hundreds of songs, and then I released Super Psycho. So that in itself was already like a growing period, just getting signed and like learning who I was as an artist. But before that, I was trying to get signed for like 10 years. No one wanted to sign a 14-year-old girl who sang Mariah Carey songs. Like,
yeah.
you can sing, great. Everybody can sing. You know what I mean? Like that's what they told me. And I was just like, but I really love to sing. So, but they never cared. I feel like you have to keep going, as cliche as that sounds, but also like you're actually gonna put in the work. Like I never partied or drank for a very long time. Like I just like focused, and I think a lot of people see me now like going out with my friends, but even now like I'm gonna wake up early in the morning. I'm not gonna stay out super late every night. Like that's just not how you get shit done. You know what I mean? So you just I want to be real with my fans. Like I'm always working at the end of the day. Like I'm always doing something towards my goals. And I think that is number one, because manifestation is one thing, but with no work, like it's not going to work.
Yeah,
like that.
I know. It seems like, what's that Kim Kardashian quote? He's like, nobody wants to work anymore.
It's really just about what you want to do in life. You know, like everything is hard. Honestly, everything is hard. If you want to be the best.
You can't like half do it, is what you're saying too. You can't just be like, oh, I like music and maybe I'll give it a try.
You can't be a jack of all trades. That's another thing.
Yeah.
Someone told me that early on, and it really stuck with me. I'm like, oh, okay.
It's got to be tough when you know, like, I'm going to do this. Like, this is what I'm going to be.
But it's
and
upsetting.
To know you're good.
It's upsetting when you don't make it, you know? Like, it's like, for me, like, let's say 19, I would be so sad. Like, I'd be like, why doesn't anyone want to sign me? I was so sad. And I was meeting with the record labels and so many people, and I was writing so many songs. It just wasn't happening. It happens when it's time, too. That's another thing. Like, you can keep working, but you never know when it's going to be. Really, you can't predict the future.
Right. But flip side of the coin, looking back, like you think obviously that like really built you up, built the resilience, all those skills you needed. Maybe you're right. It was timing was everything. And now you look back with like a little more wisdom that's why it happened, or are you still bitter about it? Like, you know what? I should've got me earlier.
I mean, it's funny because that's why I wrote the song called Who's Laughing Now, because the last album was really about what I went through in the industry, right? Like kind of like Kings and Queens, being a woman in the industry, and Who's Laughing Now, like kind of like looking at the haters who tried to actually stop me from getting signed.
Yeah.
There was people trying to stop me from getting signed. There was people trying to stop me from working with certain people. I mean, to this day, there's haters, and I always have to remind myself, like, they don't matter, and you can always go around those haters, and there will always be haters in every industry, not just music.
Totally. You just got to engrave their name on a bottle of champagne, then when you hit another number one, you just pop that thing.
Who's laughing now? You know, that's
Exactly.
why that song hits home for me.
Well, it's coming true. Like, you're living these dreams. It's crazy. You're having so much success, which is amazing to see. Was there a job you had coming up that you like hated? What was the worst job you had?
Okay, I've had so many jobs.
Did you? Okay.
Oh my God. From like 17 to 21, I was a nail receptionist. I sold straighteners at the kiosk at the mall.
Oh, not the mall kiosks.
I swear, and I was so good too.
Were
at,
you?
like doing people's hair. Like
Yeah.
I was really good. I'm like, look, girl, it's 100% ceramic.
You got the
let
fix
me
still.
show you how good this is.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I did that.
Okay.
So
But
had
it wasn't
to.
your jam. Like you just.
No, I was late every day.
Oh, really?
And I was like, I had to get my iced latte.
The latte slowed you down.
And my boss at the time was like, girl, no, I'm going to fire you. I'm like, then do it already.
Take me out of my misery.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so funny. Well, I feel like you're so talented and so passionate about so many things that you would, find success in different areas. Is there anything you're passionate about right now? Like other ventures that excite you? Is it an Ava salon or something like that? By the way, love the new hair.
Oh, thank you so much.
Saw it over Zoom, but to see it in person, it looks so good.
Thank you. I love interior design. I love furniture shopping. I have a problem with that. Like I love chairs and sofas and tables. Like I love modern design with like some edge. Kelly Wersler is a great interior designer that I love, but I'm into interior design.
A little HGTV action. You want to get hooked up with your own show?
That's all I watch.
No, trust me, love it or list it, baby.
Oh my God.
All right, so I'm so excited for some shows. Like you're touring, what, June? It's coming up?
I hope so. I mean, when the album comes out.
Okay.
Yeah. Which I can't say yet.
Can't say the day of the album. All right, what song are you most excited for to play to your fans? Is it one that you can't say yet, or is it maybe you're the problem?
Maybe you're the problem. That's
Maybe the one?
That's the one, yeah.
Okay. Can't wait to hear it. Can't wait to see it.
Thank
it's
you.
It's ready for live music.
Thank you.
Before we wrap, I would love to play a game with you if you're down. I created it this morning. It's called Ava to the Max or Ava to the Nah.
Oh.
I'm going to give you some topics. So you either say like Ava to the Max, you're all in, or Ava to the Nah, you're just out on it.
Love it.
Ready? Going to music festivals.
Ava in the middle.
In the middle.
It depends.
All right.
I have to be in that energy space. Yeah.
You definitely do. I'm just saying. I was at Coachella, and I don't know if I'm getting older, but something about standing for 12 hours and then
The dust, yeah.
Ubering, taking 10 Ubers and having to wait for hours. I don't know. They sound good on paper.
I sat this one out, but it looked fun.
Okay.
The performances looked incredible, but yeah, I sat this one out.
Okay. We were talking about the drinks. Pina coladas.
I'm a Bay Breeze kind of girl, but Ava,
Ooh.
I guess let's say Ava to the max because
Okay.
it's close enough.
Just that vibe
Yeah.
of pina coladas.
Yeah.
I can respect it.
Yeah.
Singing in the shower.
Ava to the nah. Like
No?
I sing way too much that when I'm by myself, like I'm not the girl that sings around her room or the living room. Like I'm not like, even if someone's like begging me, like my family member, I'm like, no.
Not
I'm
for
like,
free.
do not. No, I'm
No,
just
I'm
like, I am on my break.
Yeah, it's so funny. Even the shower doesn't get a sneak peek. I won't lie to you. I got a shower speaker the other day. Best investment ever. Just bumping music.
Really?
Sweet But
That's
Psycho came on, and I'm
hilarious.
just like, I sound so good in the shower. So that's my new hobby.
Oh, I love that.
The quote, "What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas." Is that?
That is true recently.
That's Ava to the Max.
Yeah, that is true.
Okay, well, I won't ask those stories. Coffee.
Coffee. Oh my God, Ava to the max.
Of course. I mean, that was easy
I
peasy.
love it.
Ghosts.
Ava to the max. They always follow me around. It's a problem. Spiders and ghosts are always near me. I'm
What does
just
that
like,
mean?
they love me. I'm just like, get away.
Give me a break. Harry Potter. Are you a fan?
Ava to the max. Yeah.
Absolutely. Birthday parties. We kind of talked about this.
I mean, not my own. So Ava to the max if they're not my own.
Okay. A few more. Getting back with an ex.
It's Ava to the middle. It depends on the person.
Yeah, in
Ava
the
to the
situation. Okay,
Yeah.
absolutely. Cooking. You a big cook?
Yes, Ava to the max. Yeah.
Everything nice.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sharing your Netflix password. That's become a big thing where like they're coming for you.
It's not a big deal. Ava to the max. Whatever.
Whatever, sure.
Whatever.
Couple more. Blind dates.
Ava to the max. Yeah, I like that.
I love this. You're down
I
for
love
anything.
mystery. I love dates. I'm a romantic girl.
And last one, talking to yourself. You're saving your voice.
No, exactly. But I'm in my head. I talk to myself a lot.
That's what I do for a living, and I just notice it more and more when I go home. Like, oh my gosh, like I think I'm going.
It's like shut off. Exactly. We're actually psycho.
Absolutely. Is there anything you want to tell your fans? It's
That
coming
was
up.
perfect. I'm just really excited about Maybe You're the Problem finally coming out. I know the fans have been waiting for it. I love you guys.
Can't wait. Thanks for stopping by and doing this in person. Can't wait to have you back once the album's out, the tour is announced, you're doing the Super Bowl halftime show, all that stuff. All
One
the things.
day.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Amazing.